What the heck?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Carolina Panthers and the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball
is going
to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
What? Wait, when you... I didn't.
Ready.
Right to the air is Richardson.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the game.
Pulled in by Mitchell. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
What?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run with Allen. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big gainer for Indianapolis. It's a gain of 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, Richardson. And he's in. Touchdown, Indy. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. An extra point attempt to follow. He gets it to go, and the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
Mims sent in motion here.
Ready.
Here's Young now to throw right away. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
That one good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shot 17. Ready.
The motion man is Sanders.
Ready.
On first down is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Here we ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He connects with Mims. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
At the 21-yard line.
Come on, set. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Look at play action with Young.
Oh, it's PR. That's on me.
That's going to wind up
Frick.
incomplete, but a penalty flag is
Oh,
down
that's so
on the play.
good.
Let's see what that's all about. Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back.
Here we go. Set.
On play action, Young. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On second down, Young. The Colts have got him. Into space. Past midfield. He's inside the 30.
Come on, big boy.
Inside
Come on, big
the
boy.
10.
Come on, big boy.
He's gonna roll
Scoop and score.
away home. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Horn now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Red, 38. Set.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Got it into the hands of Mims. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
Here we go. Set. Set. Huh?
Young hands it to Hubbard. Open space inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
He was hand up.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Following the a touchdown. It is Fitzgerald to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Trying to be lying.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Lead it. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Viking 18.
Definitely cover 3, but it might be a. No, it is. No, that's.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Confident in his coverage. I see you now, Nickel. Strictly ball.
On the ground, it is Allen. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Check smash. Check smash. Riggs. Riggs.
That's weird. Noah's man.
Hurt. Rig alert. Rig alert. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down coming up.
A gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On third down, it's Allen. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Maverick, 60 Maverick.
It's a high safety. It's not man. Is he trying to?
Play
Oh,
clock
that's
has
what
expired.
the bro? How
We're
long
not going
did
to
it?
get this one off on top.
It took 8 seconds. Okay, he was too behind though.
Go check, go check. Hurt. Hey, smash Bronco. Let's go.
On play action, Richardson.
Why he didn't jump?
And intercepted.
Bro, Madden is something else, bro.
So much of
I
this
clicked
play
on the
comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead,
6-9, by the
they
way.
force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Young to throw on first down.
Bro, what is that?
St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
6-9 just
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
refused to
2nd and 2
jump.
at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2.
Here we go. Cut.
Here's Young.
Oh,
That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. It's good for a Panther first down.
that's fine.
Down.
On the give, it's Hubbard. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Yeah, sure, too tricky.
Watch out now. 50 steering. Let's go now. 6, ready.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Black force, set.
Young to throw on first and 10. To the outside, that's St. Brown.
He caught it?
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Throwing on second down, Young. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he'll take this one in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Panthers. That his second TD catch of the season.
we're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Hurt. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther Street. Panther Street.
On first down, it's Richardson.
Oh, come on.
Sideline,
That's what I'm talking about.
and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand.
He's in cover 2. So Sharp should be open if we can hold the line a little bit. Slide that to the right.
Ready, ready.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Give on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. Reload. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11.
Gotta be.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Quick throw here is complete. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey, check that. Street.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson.
Oh, that's on me. Oh my
To the
goodness.
end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Oh, hold on.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
He 100%, man.
From the gun, Richardson. On the run to the right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. Good
Oh
snap.
my goodness.
Good hold. Good kick. And the Colts get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Get the ball back.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Horn now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Set. Ready.
This drive begins with
Oh,
a
come
run
on.
by Hubbard.
What is
They're gonna
that?
work this down inside the 45. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Ready. Ready. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Young.
Oh, he did.
Caught, and it's Trevor Etienne. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space.
Bro,
in the
what are
short
we
game.
doing?
Get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Moving to his right.
Mr. Rollout is crazy.
He'll just pitch this one out there.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Ready. Black 40. Blaster. Six. Hut.
Hubbard
Oh!
is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Mean.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen
Who the hell is that
without
right
unbelievable
guard?
blocking up front. So let's give the
Come
big
on.
guys
Boom!
all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Colts 17. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Colts.
11 yards on the pass there. First down, Indianapolis.
48-yard line.
Here we go. Check out.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
38-yard line.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Here's Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and long.
Buffalo 8. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Now Richardson quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts.
Is it on here?
As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Colts cuts the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne.
Oh my goodness.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Head ready, ready. 6 putt. Smith red. Set.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20.
Bro.
An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It covers 51 yards.
51-yard gain. And the Panther first
Down.
down.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Trevor Etienne. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Bro!
Deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
Set.
From the gun, it's Young. And
Come on, boy!
Complete on 3rd down.
Get
Every
across
so
that
often, Mike, you
in.
can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Three. Crack all 80.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On 2nd down, Richardson.
Incomplete.
Y'all put them on the sideline.
The defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Richardson. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Colts.
The kicker on.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Horn now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cut.
On 1st down is Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Bro, he's... What the...
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Let's go. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set, cut. Cut.
Here's Young. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Set, ready.
They'll try the right side with Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young.
Oh, what the hell happened?
And that is...
Oh, he didn't see it.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and
Oh, that's scary as
this
hell.
offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, he didn't see
Punting
it.
time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. We forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready. 60. Ready.
Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Richardson to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell.
Why did he stop? What? Wait, what the hell?
They needed.
You know what, man?
Intercepted.
Y'all are hilarious.
Picked up by
Y'all are hilarious.
And he's gonna give
Why
his
did the
guys a
receiver just
short field
stop?
to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead.
Bro,
But now with that
what?
interception, all the
Oh,
momentum
that
shifts to their
sucks.
opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Ready.
This game sometimes, bro.
On the ground, this is Hubbard.
Not a block
Good
shot.
running
Let me
inside
score.
the 25. And he's into the
Not a
end
single
zone
block
yet
shot.
again. Chuba Hubbard.
That's fine.
Touchdown, Carolina. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game,
This game,
his
bro,
6th
is-
this year. The extra
Ah.
point is good.
Makes the score.
Panthers will up the lead to 5.
I should have just did that.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
Why did he just
Showing
stop
off the
running?
big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Cover 6.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
36-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Running straight ahead with Edwards. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Colts first down.
At the 21-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On the ready.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Buffalo, Gravity Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
2nd and 10.
He don't commit to it, bro.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
A run it's Edwards. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
19-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal at the 8-yard
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Ready, ready.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal.
Viking 18. 65 catch. 65 catch. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
On play action, Richardson flush to his right, and he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Back. Bronco 80.
Throwing, Richardson to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Indies. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Oh, I thought he was following it. Dang.
Complete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a... So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's get a turnover, bro. We ain't got nothing for us all day. Somebody get one.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
On the ready. Ready. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot.
What the frick happened?
That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case,
there's no way.
Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
How do you just get freaking burnt like that, bro?
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, now 70 Lions. Ready?
On the handoff, it is Allen. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready, set.
Here is 2nd and 7.
79 Broncos. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, ready.
From the gun, Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I was not expecting no blitz.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Richardson going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
How am I getting hit?
Because just as the ball was arriving, there are no flags. It's 4th down.
Bro,
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the
I
hands
know
of the
for a
defense
fact I
because
blocked
think,
her
Mike,
in.
they know this offense has
Okay,
to be
man.
one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what
And
do
then
they
he
do?
backed
They
out of the
bring in
freaking
extra
blitz, so how the
defensive
hell did I
backs.
get
They
hit?
clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Open man, right side.
I don't understand
He's got
it.
it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the
He
30-yard
really
line.
backed out of the blitz.
Here's 1st
I
down.
have to go back and watch that one.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They just messed up his zone because he got freaking
They'll drop to throw. That one swung out wide to Allen. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
On the set.
Here is 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
Don't fumble.
They'll run here to the 5-yard line.
It's fine, bro.
A pickup of
That's
2.
fine.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
70 rate. Tag. Like 18. Pioneer.
Here's Richardson. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Richardson. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They send a receiver in motion left. Young to throw on 1st and 10. It is caught left side by St. Brown. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Let's go now. 33, yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
He'll take a shot with Mims.
You're lying.
That is hard. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
Big moment coming up for the Panthers.
Marvin Mims is not that freaking fast, bro.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go. One final play.
That's so
He will get into the end
stupid, bro.
zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
There's no way he should have been able to. Okay.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 ready, set, ready.
Looking to throw, Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Indianapolis.
What is it, bro? I gotta watch that. Where is it? Is this it? Oh, this is cool. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Bro, like, what are you? Oh, we just get a meat from right here, just a speed, bro. Ah, like, bro, wait, what happened to my health? I know we in match now. Who you went after? Okay, you passed it. Wait, why the fuck did y'all go? Oh, well.